Holley LS Fest West will be in Las Vegas, Nevada, April 28th through 30th. I will be there. We will be running the Lowrider. I'm going to do the best three-wheel burnout anyone has ever seen. That's where you have one wheel up in the air, the other three are on the ground, and I'm going to spin it. I've never tried it before, but it's going to be sick. Also, link in description. If you use code BURNOUTKING, you can get $5 off your entry tickets. Come see me. It's going to be amazing.
We just got the fresh motor for the Impala back from Texas Speed. Huge shout out to Texas Speed. They did us a huge favor, got this back really quick. So what had happened was it spun a rod bearing. I think some of the cam bearings were damaged at the same time. The crank was not reusable, so what they ended up doing was a stroker crank. It's a 4-inch stroke forged crank. It's bored 30 over with forged Wiseco pistons and then Texas Speed's in-house rods. So it's going to be killer. It's got like 10.5 to 1 compression, fully forged rotating assembly. I think it's like a 408 cubic inch stroker when all is said and done. I'm going to start unwrapping it so we can get it on the engine stand, get the water pump and all the front accessories and stuff bolted on. And then I think it'll be the next time you see us, we will probably be putting the transmission on and throwing it into the car. Here we go.
I think Burke told y'all about this sweet new engine from Texas Speed. We decided to just go ahead and stroke it. So it is stroked, it is bored. What?
David had to give me a funny look.
He said stroke it.
and it's gonna be great. So
it's the technical term. It's stroked.
It's a stroker, David.
I don't know these.
And everyone likes strokers. So this engine, we are shooting for the most horsepower we've ever had in one of our burnout cars. Chromino's got an awesome engine. It is turbocharged. The Ranch Tang has an awesome engine. It is a diesel turbocharged. This is going to be our supercharged LS, but this one is going to make more horsepower. Should do it very easily too. So we're going to get this thing in, get it all put back together, and then dyno it and see what we can do with the tuning to make some serious power. This Lowrider will steal the show at Texas LS Fest West, coming up very soon. Getting our motor mounts on now. We got these adapter plates so we can go from a small block Chevy frame to our LS motor. We also got some powder coating done on the valley cover here. And then also Burke got the intake manifold powder coated. We're trying to match the gold Pro Charger, which it's close.
It's close. It's close. The Pro Chargers are right behind you, and it's a little more like a warmer gold.
Yeah, a little more vibrant. But the car's, gold themed. Our wheels are gold. Our Pro Charger's gold. We figured our engine should be gold too. So there's gonna be a lot of gold on this thing. Woo! We did it. Engine is bolted in. He didn't even flinch. Cameraman knows now. right, not only did Texas Speed hook us up on the engine and make a wild one for us, they also sent us new gaskets. They're making sure we got everything to put this baby back together right. So we're gonna put these headers in. We have to get all this list of stuff done before we can crank her up.
Why, David? Why?
Because I hate you.
Don't film me during this. This is an awkward situation.
This is what they want to see.
I don't know how people who work on nice cars, who don't care about minor scratches, work on it, because if you can't climb on a fender or a hood or a windshield, then how are you going to put stuff together? Don't scratch that.
I won't.
Like, why didn't they leave a spot in here for your arm to go through so you could tighten the last bolt on the back of your LS that's in your 64 Impala? Come on. It's impossible.
Do we need all the bolts? Like, it's just like it'd probably be fine. Like 5 out of 6 is good.
I got it. You just gotta hold your teeth right. Mouth right. That's the old man saying. You gotta hold your mouth right.
How do you hold your mouth?
Like that.
Dang, that's a good looking fuel rail there. We have, this is the same intake manifold we have from Holley, and we got it powder coated gold. Look how good it looks. And it was just bare aluminum, so it kind of would get all our grubby fingerprints on it. This will be much easier to keep clean. And Holley sent us some brand new 120-pound injectors, so we have more fuel, which means more power. And they're 120 pounds, and we have 8 of them. Plus, it's like 1,000 pounds. But I'm super strong, so I'm just gonna put this thing on right now. Done. That's all you have to do to put an intake manifold on. Let's go do something else.
Crank her up.
Dang. Look how good that gold looks, though. Sorry, that was the supercharger just whining. That was not me. All right, so here's what happens with an engine. Air goes in here, supercharger goes, and power shoots out the exhaust. And that's how it works.
Accurate. I'm an engineer.
I think the real Pro Chargers were the friends we made along the way. Pro Charger, this is the pulley that we had on it before. They sent us a smaller one. So basically what that means is for every revolution here, it's going to be cranking this thing a little more because it's a smaller pulley, right? I always get that mixed up. Yes, this one has more surface, right? More circumference. And so think about it in a math way.
Who wants to math?
Power.
How many radiuses is that?
More power. The diameter is at least twice the radius. Think about it. Here's the deal. Math's not real because they always tell you like pi r squared, but I've seen lots of pi's and pi r round. So think about that. That's a grounding cable. You got to put grounding cables on everything, otherwise the car won't stay on the ground. We have everything hooked up. Now we start her. She's alive! Okay, so we're actually gonna take this thing to a dyno. That's just a very rough tune to get it running. Gotta take this thing to a dyno, get her all tuned up, and make it awesome. Run well, and we'll see how much horsepower this mean machine is making. Okay, I wanna show you guys my trunk. We got a big trunk, but we filled it up, if you know what I mean. There are 12 batteries in here, which we had all these batteries last time. We have 4 pumps, which we had all these pumps last time as well. But we added this. So this is actually fuel pump. So there's a fuel pump in the tank, which is down under this deck. It's up under the back. We have a fuel pump that pumps to this. This is a surge pump. It has two different Hellcat pumps. One is pumping to the engine all the time, and then one is pumping just under boost, giving it extra fuel. And so that's just so we don't lose fuel while we're spinning, while we're bouncing. This is going to keep us fueled up the whole time. We also have a meth kit here. This is a tank, and underneath it is a pump, and that stuff is all from Holley. Holley hooked us up with that stuff. They also sent us a new ECU. They sent us their Dominator ECU. That was to give us more controllability with everything, but also that allows us to run the meth pump. We have our meth solenoid right here, so it just injects right into the Pro Charger here. And look how beautiful everything is. We got the gold all up top, so we've got a mean machine. But big thanks to Holley for hooking us up with all this stuff. And you should definitely come to LS Fest. And if you use code BurnoutKing, linked in the description below, you can get tickets $5 off to LS Fest in Las Vegas. It's coming up very soon.
I'm on fire!
Oh.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mare.